Late night glow from the screen in the dark. Angie uploaded, yeah, she leaving her mark. Timeline crack, yeah, the story don't frame. She zooming right in, putting truth on the name. Sun going down, but the story get colder. Angie uploaded, yeah, the silence get bolder. No filter, no fear when she breaking the case. Angie uploaded, put the facts in your face. Chat light up when she start connecting. Already know she dissecting. They try burying facts, she digging them out. Angie uploaded, now we're ringing out loud. We see it. Pattern lock, yeah, the angle exposed. Every breadcrumb trail leading right to the ghost. No script, no spin, she just call it direct. Angie uploaded, yeah, she earned her respect. Hold up, wait. Feel the tension rise, every frame, every lie, yes, in her eyes. Something going down, but the truth come alive. Angie uploaded, yeah, she reading between lines. No pause, no fear when she speak on a case. Angie uploaded, yeah, she say it to your face. Angie uploaded, she know. Angie uploaded, she close. Case locked in, truth on display. Angie uploaded, bring the dark to the day. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live.
What is up, everybody? Good morning. It is me, Angie Uploaded. Lord, look at my hair. What the heck are all of y'all doing this morning? It's Tuesday, May the 12th, here in the US of A anyway. Eastern Standard Time, that's where we're sitting. Feels good as hell outside right now. I wish I could stream from out them doors right there. I'm just telling you, it feels amazing out there. Oh, so how the hell are ya? I see you, Gwen, Ms. Olivia, and Chubby Scorpion. Good morning. Hey, Queen. Hey, honey bunny. Love you. I appreciate that. Tell me what. I had tell what happened to me. Did something happen to you yesterday? Good morning, Catitude. Honey, let me tell y'all. I'm just going to put it out there because it's me, right? You know? And sorry, Chubby Scorpion. I'm about to put you through just a little bit of girl talk. I think I'm going through perimenopause. So y'all all know that, well, some of y'all may not. I take Zepbound. So I take the weight loss shot. And I've lost a considerable amount of weight from it. Thank goodness. But so for my insurance to pay for it, I have to go through this app. It's called Omeda. And I stand on a scale, it uploads to the app. I have to take my blood pressure, it uploads to the app for my insurance to pay for the shot. Anyway, you have these learning modules in there. And they sent me one, you know, you have to read it and all that. Anyway, I read it and getting the symptoms, right? And I'm like, check. Oh, mood swings, check. Low energy, check. You know, I'm checking all these things. I'm like, holy shit. So at the moment, when I'm low energy and I have a bad attitude, I have something to blame now. So, yay. It's no longer, I can't blame myself. It's not me. Blame it on Perry. That's where we're going to name it, Perry. So, until I'm proved otherwise, yes, Perry is upon us. Oh, and the night sweats. Oh my God. So, yep, I think Perry has come to visit me. I'm going through it too, Angie, and it's pure hell. Oh my God. I kept trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with me. I'm like, okay, I'm just going through a lot. You know what I mean? I had a heart scare. I'm still, grieving. Um, and then this whole LCU thing and my channel, I'm just, and so I've just blamed it on just going through a lot, right? But how would I get night sweats from that? With the exception of the heart thing, maybe. But yeah. I'm totally thinking Perry is in town. Totally thinking so. And that bitch has already overstayed her welcome. Like, but at least I know if that's what it is, then, we can go down Hormone Avenue maybe and do some research. Yeah. I think that's what it is. I think that's what I need to do. But at least now there's an excuse so I can blame it on Perry. Good morning, Savage Cupcake. See, check in with my peeps this morning. Yeah, I need to talk to Mr. Uploaded. I am suffering the same thing with my life. We can be support buddies. Yeah, he and I had a discussion about it yesterday. So I took a screenshot of the symptoms and I sent it to him, and he's like, "Oh my God." Because part of it, and I mean, I know maybe a little bit TMI here, but part of it is you have to be missing, your monthly visitor. And that has started happening recently. But they say you're in peri, um, if you've missed like 12 and then it rolls over to just straight menopause, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So he was like, oh my God. So does that mean they won't even do anything for you for a year? I'm like, I don't know. I just read this and I feel like, so I got to talk to the doctor. And I hate the healthcare up here. So, it's no secret I live in Kentucky and I'm from Georgia. Well, down in Georgia, I had one doctor and he treated everything unless it was outside of his, thing, right? So he was actually a military doctor, and he come out of the military-ish. He was still in the reserves, but that was his thing. So he could treat everything. Like, I think I told y'all about the morning I woke up and my arm was swollen and it looked like a whole thigh. And right there's the scar right there. I had MRSA. So I literally had a staph infection. I woke up, it was hot, and I went to him and he cut it, drained it, stuck the wick in there right in his office. Um Little side story to that. I've got eczema and psoriasis, and I had gone to the emergency room the night before. My uncle was in there. Excuse me. And I was broken out right there in the fold of my arm, and I scratched it while in the hospital, and then I woke up and my arm was like that. So I got something there in the hospital, and scratching my eczema did it. But anyway, so that doctor treated everything unless, it was like a something serious that I had to go to a specialist for. Well, here it's like you go to a doctor just to get a referral for a tummy ache or something. I swear to, uh, I don't know. I don't understand it. It's like every little other thing that goes on with you, unless you're getting a physical or, it's cold or flu symptom. You know what I mean? The regular doctor treats that. And then if you have heart, depression, uh, you know, your back, anything else, you have to get a referral to go to another doctor, adding another bill. I think it's all a scam. And So, yeah. So I've got to talk to my doctor, but then I'll probably be sent to 25 more. Healthcare up here is a scam. So, okay, I had to get that out because I am so frustrated. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's see what y'all are saying. I had a hysterectomy, so I started hormone replacement because I couldn't handle the night sweats. Miserable. Oh my God. This has happened. The night sweats have been happening for a minute, and I keep like, so what I do, I have a thinner pair of sweatpants, and I have the fan just to go in and go in, and then I have a sleeping shorts. So I'll wear both of them to bed, and then I get up 25 times and I take the sweatpants off, put the sweatpants on because I'll get cold, then hot, then cold, then hot. I'm tired when I wake up. This morning, I was like, can I do this morning? I was dragging ass this morning. But yeah, I made it. I'm here. No thanks to Perry. Perimenopause can last 10 years. No. Will they give you a hormone replacement if you're in peri? Or do you have to wait to go to full-blown menopause? Ugh. Yeah, eczema runs in my family on my mom's side. Ms. Olivia, yes, my mom's side too. My mom had eczema and psoriasis. I do. I'm honestly gonna I think my son does because he breaks out in these things that I remember seeing on me when I was younger. Um, but he's never been diagnosed with it. So but anyway, at least we have something to blame it on now. And if we need a support group, I'll build us one. Okay. I will build us our own little support group where if we would just want to go in there and scream, we can scream. And the rest of us will understand why. Oh me. I need I need a new chair. Every time I move, this one squeaks. Fuzz was in here yesterday asking if I pooted. Hell no, I didn't poot. It's this squeaky ass chair. Oh, let's see. I just tired of yesterday to be nice. Girl and judging. Okay. Give me two. I'm just tired of people in local chat yesterday being nice, like that girl, and judging how I talk. I look. No. Ms. Olivia, Gwen, don't let nobody get to you. Okay. You are amazing. And oh, I see update on Granny. She's doing fine. Yay! Yay, Granny's doing fine. I remember she had surgery. Good deal. And let me tell you something, Gwen. Don't you let them people get to you. And if it becomes too much, you just come get me and I'll get them for you, okay? I got you. But here's the thing. Some people are just ugly people on the inside. And what it means is that they are insecure with who they are. So they lash out at other people like yourself, and it makes them somehow feel better about themselves for a moment. But always remember, you do reap what you sow, and karma's a bitch. So you just let them do what they're going to do because it shows more about them than about you. It's about them. Okay, that's a them problem. You know what I mean? So don't engage because that's what they want. they want you to engage so they can continue being nasty. You know what I mean? Just shut it down. So, oh, let's see. Good morning, Max Bretley, Kevin, Jonesy. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. You know, it's okay to like who you like and to dislike who you dislike. I like Batgirl too. But with anybody, if you do something crazy, I'm going to call it out. I still feel like that, she should have gone live the other day. But, if the computer issues I get, but somebody could have ran OBS, could have called in from the phone. And I believe Fupa is just as much part of that. She could have called in from her phone. So I will call that out. Sometimes I think that she agrees with Tommy a little bit too much. It feels like that everything, you know, every avenue Tommy goes down, she's right there with him, and it could be her true feelings. I don't know. I'm not her. But as far as a person, no, I like that girl too. So, but it's okay to like who you like and not like who you don't like. Good morning, Fuzz. You won the bet. It's all right, Fuzz. Congratulations. I'm always on the losing end, so I'm used to it. But thank God Chubby Scorpion is the backer of that bet. Not me. Oh, me. I have got this. I told y'all I got this Go XLR, which is like a Roadcaster, and I still have to figure it out. Josh helped me set it up, and there's little things on it I got to figure out. So if I peak or if I cut out, y'all got to let me know. So if something happens, just somebody let me know in the chat. Hey, this happened. You cut out a little bit. Just so I'll know kind of where I stand, because I'm still getting used to it. And I can't call into shows anywhere, so it's hard for somebody on the other end to tell me exactly what's happening. So I may depend on y'all for a little bit, and that's okay. That's okay. I have got a tickle in my throat this morning. Oh, okay. I like Batgirl. Sometimes she's just too quiet on Queens. I agree, Jonesy. But yesterday, I kind of felt like she was, even though I liked what she was saying, I kind of felt like she chimed in at the wrong time. But that was just a personal thing. Others may have loved it. I don't know. But it was like, it felt a little, I don't know, a little bit weird for me, because she would chime in as Tina was talking, but maybe it was a good time to chime in. I don't know. But I wasn't disagreeing with what she was saying, though. Good morning, Melissa. Oh, okay. All right, I have a question. Did Cash say my name yesterday? I could not get in there quick enough to see if they said my name. So, I ended the show yesterday and I'm like, y'all, let's be petty. And I sent the redirect over there. And I know some of you were over there and say her name and all this stuff. So I'm wondering, did they say my name? Just curious. Because I had y'all do that for me, and I upheld my end of the deal, y'all. I went over to that channel that we were talking about where old Sherry was and Jamie. Well, I commented And I'll tell y'all what I said in a minute when we go over it. We're going to go over it. But guess what? I found another one. I found another channel that covered it. And guess who was in the comments on that one, y'all? Sherry. Sherry was over there. Like, I don't think Sherry has a life. And I know we shouldn't go after viewers and all this stuff. But, if she's going to talk about me, I feel like I have the right, to at least invite her over here to tell me about myself. I'll drop a link. That's not a problem, honey. Sherry, just a disclaimer. Now, I made sure that I added you in my comment and I invited you over here to tell me about myself and tell me exactly what it was that I went through on my channel, being you know more about my situation than I do. So the invite is open, Sherry. I will drop you a link if you would like to come up and tell me about myself. Okay, hon? All right. Let's see. Glammy said hi and thank you. And then Josh said, yeah, thanks. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hell yeah. Well, we got them to say my name. Rewind actually said my name and they pinned the link to my channel in their chat. So shout out to Rewind, Zeta and Turbo. I appreciate that very, very much. It feels like that sometimes, Rewind, Rewind seems to be like the only show I can actually catch just about in its entirety. So that's why they've incorporated a little bit more rewinding, expect this morning I caught some things, so that's why I like that. So I can catch up on some stuff. So tired of people badmouth about Tina and Locale. Like, Tina remind me of my mama, who is very protective of me and my sister, and like how Tina is very protective of her baby. I get that. I get that, Gwen. Yeah, Tina is very protective over Albert. I'm very protective over mine. And he's 22. You know what I mean? But again, you have to look at it through this lens, though. She is a content creator. She is on the camera, and you know, people are gonna not like her, and that's okay. As long as the way I look at it, as a content creator, if you're going to be in front of a camera, if you are invoking some type of emotion from somebody else, if you're making them laugh, if you're making them mad, if you're, drawing them in, kind of like a soap opera, then they're doing their job. It's when you're watching somebody and it's like watching paint dry, and then you're just ready to flip to the next channel. As long as they're giving you something to watch, it's okay. People are going to like you and people are not going to like you, and she knows that. And honestly, she's fine with it. Okay. I think she got a little pressed when Foxy kept going and kept going and kept going. But to be fair, Foxy was told, press Tina, press Tina. She just didn't know when to lay off the gas on that one. She kept going and kept going. That's just my opinion. Because I'm not going to lie, I even told Foxy, press Tina. Because at first it was like she was doing that glazing stuff. And I knew that wasn't going to work. So then she started pressing her, and it was very engaging. People were getting into it. But to me, she just kept going and going. And I don't know, somebody may have told her to keep going. but it was just too far. At some point, you got to know when to lay off the gas. So let's see. I'm gonna check in with y'all. Then I'm gonna get into the stuff. I'm feeling more petty today, more drama ish. So we're actually gonna see what we can stir up, and and for those who are keeping track, I am right at 1,300 watch hours. So let's keep those going. Keep my videos playing in the background, please. Let's get these hours up. I would appreciate it so, so much. And I need right about 100 more subscribers to hit 2K. That would be amazing. So tell your mamas, tell your daddies, tell your aunties, tell everybody to sub up to Angie Uploaded and pick a video, watch it. Tired. Let's see. Albert just needs to seriously quit the LCU. He just wants the free check, just like Tina, but people are more likely to come after him about it, and he can't handle it. Albert is a weird subject for me. Like, I think I talked a little about it yesterday. Like, Albert is, and he said this, he's like, Albert Dan is a character, blah, 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 because I'm going to tell you at Fat Camp, he was nice, but then he gets on here and the way he talks about women, I mean, it's just, I can't listen to that. I just can't. I will turn it because there's not enough words in I no. I'm not going to sit there and just type the whole chat because I'm pissed off. And it's I feel weird, like, I know that they're both content creators, they're both in the LCU, but then he's talking like that with her in the same room. It's just weird for me. I don't know. I can't listen to it. So, good morning, Incognito. How are you? So glad to see you in my chat. Never like Foxy. Like the boss of everything. Sorry, not sorry. No, I hear you, Gwen. Yes, I hear you. I just don't know who the real Foxy is. It's like, will the real Foxy please stand up? Please stand up. Because she goes from, you know, acting the way she did before she went at Tina. And now keep in mind, I've met her in real life too. My mouth is so dry this morning. So you get that version of Foxy, and then you get the version of, we saw the crash out and we saw her being a bitch. We see the sexual part of Foxy. It's like, who are you? Are you a bitch? Are you going to play a bitch? Are you, I don't know, but I can tell you, in real life, she was pleasant to be around. I went in, there was a couple people that it's like, I just know I'm not going to like you. And her being one. But she's likable in real life. So I don't know. Fupa, on the other hand, most of you know my history with Fupa. Like, whatever. But she and I found a common ground, and So I don't hate on Fupa as much. I can't share the common ground, but we found one, and yeah, until she does something to really piss me off, we're okay at the moment. Good morning, Imwit. I think my accent might be hot and heavy this morning because I'm telling you, I woke up and I was so tired. I'm like, can I do this? But I'm feeling a little sassy for some reason. I got my sassy pants on. Tina don't care how Albert talks to anyone. She probably thinks it's funny. Yeah. Um Tina probably does think it's funny when he talks to people and women that way. That's what makes me wonder, he says it's a character and blah blah blah. He's done it for years, and I, I don't know. I'm just all I know is that I personally cannot handle listening to him talk the way he does. And even, I don't care what people think about Lacey. The last time that he went at her, um, when Kim was getting on to somebody for, I think it was Tech Protect for interrupting it or whatever. Um, that was the day that he was saying pickles have no calories or something like that. Yeah. The shit that he was saying to Lacey was absolutely disgusting. Damn thing. I don't understand why they keep going off. Sorry. Oh, gosh. And side note, I'm probably gonna start wearing wigs because I've got to treat my hair, and putting heat to it and all that every morning is not good for it. So I'm probably gonna have to start wearing some wigs until my hair gets healthier. I know. It is what it is, though. So if I come on here and I have different hair every day, y'all just roll with it. In fact, I may let y'all just pick the one out. We might end the shows with 1, 2, or 3 for the next day. Oh, which listen to me, ladies. Don't ever, 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 ever touch your hair when you are emotional. That can be in our support group, okay? No touching of the hair if you're feeling emotional, because this is what happens. Don't do it. Let's see. Fupa is lazy and brings nothing to Queens. I don't understand why they keep her, to be honest. I think they keep her there because when she does talk or she has something smart to say, she will say it, where some people may hold back, but other than that, I understand she just sits there, and you may get 2 or 3 of those moments throughout a 2-hour show. So I do understand that. I have a feeling that dynamic is not gonna last. But here's the other thing. I think her and Tina get along, and I think that's very important, at least maybe in Mike's eyes, that there has to be some level of getting along with Tina, because I don't know. I think at this point, yeah, I think that's what it is. That because they get along. And then she will shit talk when she has to shit talk, but yeah, but I see what you're saying. I do. I don't think that I don't think that dynamic's gonna last. Why not just put it in a ponytail? Because, putting your hair in a ponytail, breaks your hair. The rubber band thingies, it will and especially when it's already brittle, it breaks your hair off to put it in a ponytail. So, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. My son's leaving for work, I just heard him. Oh, thank you, Laura, I appreciate that. I just gotta get his hair back right. And right now, I'm looking in the camera, and this shit looks crazy. Hold on. I can't stay like this. Hold on. I wanna do something. Okay. I looked at my darn hair in the darn camera, and oh, Lord, honey. Mm-mm. Nope. Okay. Now I feel better. I do feel better when it's in a ponytail, though, because you can't see all this, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna start talking about my hair. Did y'all ain't seen my shirt today? Shirt of the day. I am a curvy girl, was born with my heart on my sleeve, a fire in my soul, and a mouth that I can't control. That's what it says. I'm a curvy girl, born with my heart on my sleeve, a fire in my soul, and a mouth I can't control. That's what it says. Y'all, I found some shirts on sale, and I took advantage of that. Y'all know I love shirts, and I tried to get some. So I love the shoulder hanging shirts. They're comfortable, especially when I'm hot and cold and hot and cold. They kind of regulate my temperature a little bit. So I haven't gone away from them, but I like printed tees. I have 1,000 rock and roll like band t-shirts too, but I like these little printed tees, and I found a sale and I took advantage of it. Shirt of the day. Let's see. All right. Good morning, Emily. How are you? Bally, good morning. Good morning. And if I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. It's not on purpose. Please make sure y'all hit the like button, because I know all 2,000 of you haven't done so. I bet y'all just looked at the number to see how many were in here. Okay, let's see. All right, so I said what we're gonna do is, give me just one moment. Let me pause this. All right, let me pull this over. Bear with me a moment. We're gonna do a little bit of reaction. In person, please do not strike me. This is under fair use. I will be commentating and reacting to it. And I will drop your link when I'm done. So I will share you out. Y'all know I was a little bit gun shy to do any of this, but I think we're going to do it. So let me give me just a moment for the chat. I can't see y'all for 1 second. Share. And is that it? Yeah. Okay. So y'all let me know. Should be able to see. Okay. Y'all let me know if if it's too loud, not loud enough. And because I won't be able to tell. Okay. Good morning, Amanda. How are you? T-Ball, good morning. Chubby money. Chubby money. Wonder if he'd let me have that song. I think I'm going to ask him if I can have this song. All right, here we go, y'all. Make sure to let me know. We can see half of you. Can you see the but can you see the screen can you hold on. Let's see, let me try this. Does that work? Maybe? So is this one better or the first one? Y'all let me know. This one or the first one? Damn, Kate, good morning. I will be getting my results in the mail if I have cancer. Oh my God, Melissa. Well, prayers to you, honey. We'll be praying for you and keeping our fingers crossed. And you just, you let us know. Okay, baby. We can see you loud and clear now. Y'all can see me loud and clear. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. I need all the help I can get right now to get these hours up. You think second is better for reacting? Okay, well, that's what we'll do. Now, the other part is the sound, because I told y'all I got this soundboard hooked up, so I want to make sure that y'all can hear it. So I'm going to let it play. And then I haven't watched it, but the name of it was The Chubbies Get Fired or something. So we're doing okay, Jake. Feeling a little petty this morning, but here we go. Just let me know on the sound.
Can we talk about Chubby?
They're gone.
You know what happened?
I don't actually. Do you?
No.
Oh, wait, you don't?
Everybody seems to think it's Crip, but I don't think it was Crip that did it.
Crypt?
Okay, y'all can hear it? Good deal. Okay, so it's looking like to me so far that this particular channel, because I'm not reacting to Cracked, I'm reacting to this other channel. I'm trying to see if they're offering any commentary as well. So apparently right here, it is Xylia Nightmare talking about what happened to Chubby.
Yeah, because Wings had said some shit on, he was going through and talking about the different shows, and he was basically saying Chubby was useless. Something ain't right. I'm sorry. Something ain't right.
Bruh.
Here lies one of the worst shows of the LCU, Locale Chubby, and the two fat Karens. Angie uploaded an AMAC. One snitched on Pesci at Fat Camp 2, and the other cried anytime a fan said a negative thing about who the fuck.
Okay. So just to let everybody know, the day that everybody was blaming Wings for Chubby quitting, I was in Crypt that day, and Wings had said something about shows that should be cut or whatever, and he mentioned Chubby. And I said, well, that was funny coming from you, with your big fan base, you just come over here, you get everybody hyped up just to walk away again. And not knowing that that afternoon we were going to get the news from Keem that he had heard from YouTube, you know, about the monetization, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So Wings had nothing to do with any of it. Okay. Sometimes hosts are in a chat, and at the time I was still a host, and I was at work at the time. I was listening to it, and I was like, you know. So yeah, and I know everybody knows what happened now. Everybody was confused at this moment in time because we really couldn't talk about it. But once it was put out there, especially by, what's his name, Zachary Michael, and then I felt like once somebody put it out publicly, it was fair game, right? And then I kind of got the okay to talk about it, and then there we go. But Wings was never a factor in this. Now this right here, here lies one of the worst shows of the LCU, Low Cal Chubby, and the two fat Karens, Angie Uploaded and AMAC. One snitched on Pesci at Fat Camp 2, and the other cried anytime a fan said a negative thing about her. You ain't seen me cry yet, Pesci. I'm just gonna say that now. You'll cry before I do, bitch. Unless Perry's in town. Now, I've already said what I had to say on that snitch and shit. You can't snitch when the person you're supposedly snitching to is watching it in the other room, dumbass. Number one. And fat Karens, I mean, coming from a little man with a big mouth. That's all you are. You're a little man with a big mouth. And watch out, we might sit on you. But apparently this channel is just clips put together with no commentary. But let's carry on.
Bruh. You know, Angie would take a lot of shit personally. And she would be in the chat spurging and getting one guide.
I did that on
By the
purpose.
chat or by yourself. It doesn't matter if you were talking shit about.
If y'all ever see me in a chat, most of the time I'm doing it on purpose. Okay. It's like, you know, because I work and I couldn't jump up on shows to like have the interaction or whatever, I would do it in the chat. And a lot of times it was just to keep it going, to draw attention. So, you know, people would talk about Chubby more. You see what I'm saying? So I took the role on of being the Karen just to get Chubby out there. I promise you, very rarely did I actually take it personally.
Chubby, or if you were talking about something around like shows being bad, someone mentioned Chubby, and she was always there. I'm sorry, but she was. That was her one big downside, is that she would get too soaked into the content.
It wasn't even soaked into the content. She soaked into the comments.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Today is going to be Pesci literally just dancing all over the place over Chubby.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to get intern, you know, put me wherever you want to and what time, I don't care.
Well, hold up. Apparently, according to Shotty's back, AMAC said on crack she's not going to Angie's channel, so I don't know what's going on there.
Really?
Who's the guy we can see up his nose? I'm not sure who this guy is up in the corner. So, yeah. And evidently, I did my job very well of being a Karen. And I'll explain that channel thing in a minute that I guess he's about to talk about. But yeah, if y'all know who this guy is with the nostril, if y'all know nostrils here, let me know. I'm not sure who he is.
I figured they'd go to both somebody's channel and do it together.
Yeah.
The chubby girls have
Oh Lord.
quit and decided that they wanted to go to Angie's YouTube channel. You guys been living under a rock? That's been the announcement. They left on good terms. People are asking all around what the fuck happened. Well, if you didn't watch Crook today, ladies and gentlemen, it's Wings out here taking bodies. Wings is out here taking out more shows than me. Here is Wings, ladies and gentlemen, today, while Angie was in the goddamn stream, and he had this to say. Watch.
Okay, again, it was not Wings, and let me just go ahead and explain. So when it all went down, Kim said, well, why don't you both stream on Angie's channel to get the hours up and just take Chubby over there, so over here. Well, then it was like, well, AMAC didn't do anything, so can she just be moved to another show? But he put that announcement out so quickly that, you know, everything was happening so fast. So after the announcement was out, you know, it was like, well, why can't AMAC just go to another show? And then that's how Fluff came about and all of that. But he put that announcement out like very quickly about them coming over here, or both of us coming over here to this channel and doing Chubby over here to build the hours up. So if anybody was questioning that part, that's what happened. The announcement, I think, went out just a little bit earlier than it should have. You know what I mean? Hey, Cosmic. Hey, Cosmic. All right, let's see this. And I'm not gonna lie, these are not the best Sesame Street characters or Locale Street, but I think I laughed my ass off on them. AMAC just looks happy. she's always laughing. And yes, I have my Karen face on, but you know what? I guess I played my role very well, right?
This.
And usually the stuff Tommy does. But like Locale Gay can go. Locale like Chubby can go. It brings really nothing to it. Locale Gold definitely can go. Locale Queens is just worst fucking Locale Live. Locale Bust is a travesty that Amberlyn Reed didn't hear no more. Nothing to it. Locale Gold definitely can go. Locale Queens is just worst fucking Locale Live. Locale Bust is a travesty that Amberlyn Reed didn't hear no more.
Yeah.
You know, it's like there's way too much shows. And I know we're talking about the LCU shit, but like just too many shows that bring nothing of substance. We're not talking about like Fire and
Damn. Her listening to Wings say, we need to get rid of Chubbies. That hit her in the heart. You broke her heart, Wings. How dare you? You only been back for what? 2 episodes? You only been back 2 episodes and you already getting women to quit.
I left the LCU because I wanted to create something on my own. I wanted to create something real, and I just felt disrespected in the LCU. You know, I understand that you're grinding, but at the same time, which I might be out of line saying Chubby was like one of the shows that need to go. When realistically, I'm thinking more along the lines of like Alpha.
Angie, and AMAC feel disrespected. You know, here's one of the forefathers of the LCU. Maybe he's like I don't know. Maybe Keemstar would be George Washington, and he would be I don't know.
Okay, so I did not watch Pitt the night that he went over this because sometimes I choose not to watch people who downgrade me, you know, and sometimes your mama can take it a little bit too far. So if you don't watch it, then you don't have to go through the emotion of it, right? If it actually does get to you. But I can assure you that the Wings deal, I went at Wings because, you know, he is saying all of this, talking about these other shows, but he has a bigger following and he builds them up. He gets them all over here. And then one little thing, he quits. He runs away. It's like, you know, but anyway, let's continue. Cause like I said, I this is the first time I've seen the Yo Mama part where he was reacting to that announcement.
One of them motherfuckers that own slaves. Chubbies already felt like they was getting disrespected. And, you know, there you go. You know, like Reams Redemption said, this is a low-cow universe. We need more cows. And the fact that people are quitting because they're not getting respect is crazy. It's diabolical. So yeah.
Today's a sad day. Today is a day where we say goodbye.
So I guess that was all he had to say. You would think that he would have been dancing on our grave too, the way your mama talked about us. Like we were just dog shit. I mean, I know this is a clip, so I don't know. Very interesting if that was all he had to say. when normally, you know, I can't believe he wasn't dancing around the room because Chubby was dog shit, right?
Two wannabe streamers that had it all, and when they were given everything they wanted, they crumbled like a cookie. The bottom line is, folks, the one thing Angie didn't know was karma came for AMAC. Please let me explain. One thing I've learned from being in the game, not you.
Okay, so we're going to listen to this and talking about karma came for AMAC, okay? And he keeps pushing that narrative about her being a rat. There are still people in chats saying AMAC is a rat. But while we're listening to this, I want you to keep in mind what they just did to Big Murph, okay? Keep that in mind.
YouTube for 20 years is, for some odd reason, anytime somebody tells or rats, 8 out of 10 of those people end up having a very bad streak of bad luck. And karma slowly finds them. Karma slowly found AMAC from the moment she ratted to the moment she left. And this is slowly karma. Look at it. Folks, here's the ultimate cherry on top. They got moved to their time slot. And they left. That's how karma hits you. For starters, Angie, don't you ever, while you're wearing a fucking Kiss t-shirt, talk about what I'm wearing. Because
Pesci, don't you ever talk to me like I'm a fucking child, okay? At least my clothes fit, bitch. Where do you shop? The little boys section? Come on now. What you're not going to do is talk to me like I'm a fucking child. And I tell you what, you can take a link too, bitch. Oh, that's right. Your channel's on. Let's see how long it carries. After the snake shit you just did. You're the fucking rat, asshat.
I was matching. You look like you just left a concert and you're looking for a bag of dope. I almost called you to serve you up.
Look, I look like I just left a rock concert and looking for a bag of dope. Well, listen to me, bitch boy. I've never done dope. I don't even like weed. You were at Fat Camp. Did you ever see me smoke weed? Did you ever see any of that? No, sir. I barely drink. You just had to find some words to say. That's all that downgraded me. So now you're make up shit. But if you want to go after looks, we can do that, sir.
Now, I don't hate the ladies. I just said a guy like me who's been to prison a couple times because of a fucking rat, I'm going to fucking clown on people that tell on people.
Of course, I was shocked. I was their intern, and I appreciated all the things that they had done for me in the time that I was on Chubby's. I looked up to AMAC and Angie, and I still do.
Now,
I
when
saw
you say
them
look up
as
to,
two people.
was it because they overachieved?
Yeah, I liked them. I thought AMAC was nice. I met them in person, and Angie was a little bit off-putting to me. I don't think she wasn't really as inviting to me as AMAC.
Okay, so here's the thing with Glammy at Fat Camp. It pissed me off what she said about Tina. And Tina's, essay from, anyway. So I thought she should have apologized. Regardless of how anybody feels about Tina, regardless of what you feel about Glammy. Glammy should have apologized. But when she came in, she stood on it again because I was sitting right there in the theater room. I was almost at the end seat when she came in, and Tina was over on the other side, and she still stood on it. And that was, why didn't you just apologize right there to her face? But no, you kept it going. You kept it going. That's what pissed me off, Glammy. And then you said something to me outside. And I said, for one thing, you're not going to talk to me like that. And that's me and her just standing on the outside. Nope. And then Xylee pulled up in her car and she heard me say that. And she walked over there. She said, "You all right?" I said, "No, I'm fine." At the moment, I didn't know if we was fixing to have a throwdown, though. You know what I mean? Because Glammy tried to go 8 Mile, with nobody around. And I said, fuck, no, you're not. I said, one thing you're not going to do is talk to me like that. That's what I said. So, yeah, I probably was off-putting. But I stand on what I feel, and what I felt like was you should have offered an apology as opposed to standing 10 toes down. And then when you come at me, you're walking down the sidewalk there and you want to act like you're 8 Mile Glade. Hell no, you're not. I said they don't make a bitch that I am scared of. And that includes men too. So yeah, I probably was off-putting. Hey, Neon. Hey, Gemini. And if I've missed anybody. All right, let's carry on.
I think it was just another situation of me liking people who didn't give a shit about me, so I don't really care.
How sad were you? Did you cry?
No.
What happened to Chubby?
So they
Why?
quit because everybody was speculating that because Wings on Crypt ended up saying that what was his opinion on what he would change as far as shows go, and he said that he would try to get rid of a lot of the little shows, and he said that he would want that Chubby to be gone and one other one, and then Angie was in the chat and she was very butthurt, and then she got dogpiled.
All right, I'm sorry. I got to slow that one back down just a little bit. She's on her monsters, I guess.
By the chat because she was whining.
I said earlier, karma got her for telling on me. After Fat Camp, slowly shit started to go bad for them. I always said somehow karma will find a rat.
You think so?
Okay, so Pesci is taking credit for it. And then AMAC said in Nerds chat. Yeah.
Now, I love Angie and AMAC, two of my favorite hosts over there. You know, AMAC was my self-proclaimed big sister, and Angie, she's a fucking angel. The Chubbies have left the LCU. Well, a Chubby has left the LCU. Angie has left the LCU. Okay? So both Angie and AMAC have stepped down from being a host in the LCU. Both are leaving on good terms. Whatever that fucking means. It literally doesn't matter. Okay, it does not matter. Now, AMAC, within 24 hours, and I love you, AMAC, within 24 hours has gone back to the LCU. AMAC, have some more belief in yourself. Like, what are you doing?
What is up, you guys? I'm already rusty after one motherfucking day. I'm back. What is up? Hope you guys are doing good. I have a new home. If you guys didn't notice, I'm now on Fluff, at least for the time being. I don't know. We'll see what happens. They needed to stick me somewhere, and here I am.
Hey, yo, you should watch another Boxy Move video.
All right. Well, that was it. So the channel is a Boxy Moo. I will absolutely drop their link in the chat, but I do feel like that you need to you probably need to speak during your streams or something, because you're gonna wake up one day and they're gonna shut you down. Trust me. Trust and believe. Where did my chat go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so there is a Boxy Moo. So what y'all think? See, everybody had, you know, all of these speculations, and which I get it, you know, I understand why people would, right? Because not a lot of information was out there. Pesci was taking credit. People were saying it was because of Wings. And then finally, the monetization thing came out. You know, all it was that announcement went out just a little bit prematurely. Because there was no sense in AMAC leaving and coming over here. You see what I mean? There was just no sense in it. So, yeah. So that's all that was. But that was interesting. I'm really surprised, unless some of the clip was cut off, that Yo Mama did not have more to say. Angie, I love your ring. Thank you. Thank you. It's just a good thing y'all can't see that side of the room. I have so much over there. I've got props. I told y'all I had the green screen. I had so many plans. I've written down skits. I had so many plans, and you know, we just got to see where we end up. That's all. I don't know. I'm not going to do them yet, but y'all, so many props and that green screen that I wanted so bad. So I got the same one as Yo Mama, because I reached out to him months ago and asked him which one it was. And he told me, and I got it for Christmas. And it's still sitting there in the box. So let's see. I'm going to say this one seems to. Okay. Yeah. But Boxy Moo, the clips that you put together were great, but I'm just I'm a little worried that if you don't offer some commentary, that you may, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to show y'all. Hold on. Wait, the best part. Shit. What am I doing? Damn it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Give me one momento. All right. Shut up, Pesci. All right. Let me get it back up here. Okay. This is what I was going to share. The comments. Her screen. Boop, boop. Okay. So it matters more if y'all can see them as opposed to me, as long as y'all can hear me. Okay. So this is the one that started me on this. Angie uploaded was ban evading, and YouTube reviewed their channel and got it demonetized, but I don't know if it's deleted. Again, I was not ban evading. Okay. But here we go. So the same person says, also Amber Lynn was ban evading as well, and Hero got demonetized. And I think any she was on was deleted. I'm not sure what's going to happen to Bus. So you go under here and see, I told y'all I got petty yesterday. And I said, I wasn't ban evading, but you are welcome to come up on my stream 6 to 8 a.m. Eastern and tell me all about myself, though. You can even come up if you want to. Winky Angie. Okay. Look up under here. There's Sherry. Bus should if also got demonetized, but didn't. In that's original channel, Ban Evader, Amber was on in the first place. But Hero's a small channel. She was also in That's a Gemini, got demonetized also. Okay, Sherry, we're going to have to work on your grammar, baby. Okay, because that was hard. That was hard to get through right there. But that has nothing compared to this run-on paragraph you have down here. But I want y'all to look at the times that Sherry talks about it. Sherry is just really invested. So Angie was ban evading, so she had to quit. And I think the other one got put on another show. Sherry, get your facts straight before you start spreading rumors, honey. Okay. Here's Sherry again. Now, here's the run-on paragraph I was talking about, you guys. Lord help me. There is 24 shows, if you want to call him that. At least 72 employers, if you want to call them that. So both of them on Chubby's quitting ultimately is one last show to deal with when cutting the fat off of the KCU down to 12 shows. I hear in the long run, if 12 shows turn around and become very successful, that will add more money in Keemstar's pocket that he doesn't have to share out in the long run after all said and done. Whew. Baby doll. I'll help you. I will help you break this down, Sherry. If you need help, I will help you with grammar and punctuation. That was hard. But is Sherry done? Hell no. Lady in Chubby was ban evading, so channel got demonetized. She done said that the day before, okay? So here we go. And I made that same comment that I made up there to Jamie. I made it to Sherry here. I invited her over here. And Boxy Moo even hearted it. Okay. So here was Sherry again. But she's not responding to me. She responded to her own comment. Local bus is becoming a travesty, even with Amber on it. Amber didn't do much of nothing to help local bus out, except mostly sit around for 2 hours getting paid. Well, you know what? Sometimes that's all Amber really had to do. Just saying. But Sherry, honey, you are totally invested, which is what the LCU was built on. So see, I told y'all I invited Sherry to come over, but I don't see her. Honey, if you want to come on in, come on in. I'll be nice to you. I'll drop a link if you want to talk to me and tell me how I was ban evading, ma'am. Okay? Vet it before you spread it. Okay? If you have information, I think you need to make sure that that information is correct before you just go throwing it out there to see what sticks. And honey, you look like you have a lot to say, even though you need to work on your grammar, but you look like you have a lot to say, so you're invested. See, this is what I found yesterday while I was on live stream that I was like, oh my God, y'all. But as I was making those comments yesterday, I found another channel. So I haven't, and this one's not long. I haven't watched this one either, but there was comments. So it's the comment thing. I'm going to like it, and I will drop the link. So this comes from Gossip Girl. So I'm assuming part of Girl World. And let me share this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me stop. Let me make it full screen. Gonna share. And we'll do it. Oh. Okay. And I'll just leave it this way. This one's only 1:32. It says Local Cafe. Well, the name of it is The Real Reason Angie Uploaded Parted Ways with Keemstar. Local Cafe trying to explain what happened to Chubby with the info they were given.
I am so sorry for them. It didn't work out. I really did like them. I know your mom is not going to be happy with me because one of them supposedly snitched or whatever. Whether that's true or not true, and I'm sure there's criticism to go there, but Angie and AMAC have always been great. If my theory is correct, and it is just a theory, okay? If my theory is correct, then I think it might be a good move for everybody, because you want to put Wings in obviously a primetime spot.
I don't know if that's the case. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I'm just going with my theory. Then why leave? Okay, if that's the case, why are they leaving? What? Because somebody said something?
Something else behind the scenes
really?
that we don't know about.
Really?
I have
Then
no
why
idea.
would Keem let him go with his full blessing to stream on Angie's channel?
The real reason.
YouTube actually does have some problems.
So that's what it was, is that everybody just didn't have enough information at the time. So I think that's why all of the speculation was happening. But people, in order to ban evade, you have to be a banned creator. Okay? That means you've lost your channel. Your channel is terminated. Okay? And to get around that, you go like somebody would join a Keemstar, or, you're go on a channel that is not in your name, or you find a way to do a new channel. The rule is, okay, with termination, you can't do that at all. That is called ban evading. Okay, what happened to me and Amber was our channels were not banned. They were not shut down. Okay. The monetization from the partner program was taken away. Mine was reuse of content. I don't know what Amber's was. But so I can't go on another platform for 50% of the time. I can't go on another platform and make money at all. Okay. but and I can go and be a host, a guest host or a guest. I can go on and be a guest on any show. I just can't spend over or 50% of the time on that channel, if that makes sense. So I couldn't come up and be a guest, like, let's say Fluff. I could come up as a guest, but I'm not going to. I'm not calling into any shows, even though I got my internship back. But I'm not calling into shows. But anyway, so that's the rule. But you have to be banned or terminated to be a band creator. But this right here, this is Zachary Michael. So he's the first one that put the information out there publicly.
With Amberlynn appearing on the Lolcow universe. An official statement, or according to YouTube, when a creator in the YouTube Partner Program is found to violate our monetization policies, we may suspend their monetization. This may apply to all of a creator's existing channels, any new channels they create, and channels that they appear on regularly. Accordingly, we've suspended Lolcow Hero and Lolcow Chubby from the YouTube Partner Program, given they are hosted/co-hosted by creators Amberlynn Reed and Angie Uploaded, who are actively suspended from the YouTube Partner Program.
So yeah, that's the real reason both Hero and Chubby are not monetized anymore. And also why maybe Keemstar was so adamant about Nightmare deleting his channel. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so there is that one. I will oh, hold on. There was a reason that I found that, because dun dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. Look who's in the comments. There's Sherry, y'all. There's Sherry. YouTube looked into Lolcow Chubby for whatever reason and demonetized the channel. But I'm getting through Zachary Michael's channel that including Amber and whomever on Chubby possibly could be in trouble for ban evading. Amber jumped back on her channel in YouTube and trying to get it monetized at the moment because she was taking a chance of getting her channel terminated due to ban evading. Let's see. Oh, no, that's just going to spin. Well, let's see. Sherry. Hold on. I think she actually says something else down here, but it just keeps spinning, so I'm just going to let it spin. All right, let me stop sharing, and I'm going to share this channel out. That is Gossip Girl. I will put that link in the chat if anybody wants to go sub up. I feel like that's only fair if I go over your stream. So yeah, so I was facing stuff like that. Like people were talking about, this ban evading was going around everywhere. And then now I'm looking at people like Sherry here, who don't obviously know her ass from a hole in the ground, but she's telling everybody that I'm ban evading. Okay, she acts like she has all the insider information, and it wasn't just Sherry. There was a lot of people going around saying it, and that's what was pissing me off. And the offer still stands, Sherry. I will drop a link for you to pop up here if you want to come and let's talk about it. Because I don't think you know the definition of ban evading, baby doll. So who looks stupid now? Okay. But yeah, y'all, that's what I was having to deal with, was people saying that I was ban evading, and that shit pissed me off. So what really happened I got demonetized for reuse of content. And they don't do a good job of explaining what exactly it was I was doing. So I had to figure that shit out on my own. Clean up my channel. Anything that I, did like reactions to where I felt like I wasn't transformative enough. And so here I think I'm correcting information that was about me. So I feel like I had every right to do that. And I paused and I did all and offered my commentary. So I think that would be fine. So yeah. Again, fair use, fair use. I'm just looking over y'all's comments now. But if y'all ever see Sherry, please let her know she's invited over here. Oh, okay. Yep, Sherry was making them rounds, wasn't she? Oh, Lord, I've lost something. Hold on. One momento. Get my screen back right. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. There we go. I'm going to keep my mouth shut about some of my opinion of Sherry. I grew up Southern and my thoughts can get me timed out. Nia, I am telling you, I feel the same way. And yes, this right here, I know it is an issue and it's bugged the shit out of me. I am trying to the little boy. Oh Lord, you need to buy me a coffee. Or I got buy me a coffee in my it's in my, I think it's in my channel description, like not my hold on, where'd it go? One momento. I tried the stream elements, but it keeps linking to my main channel, which, this is not the main channel. Uh-oh. Wonder if that'll copyright. Probably not. I'm over here. Dang it. I don't know if that's going to share as a link because I don't think I copied it right, but that's my buy me a coffee. So I do have that. Let me get back over here. Okay. Yeah, so I do have that, but yeah, it didn't share as a link, did it? Shit. Hold on. Oh, okay. Thank you, Queen. I see it. I'm going to delete mine now. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so I'm going to remove mine because it's not. There we go. So yeah, I will put it as a pinned comment. That is my buy me a coffee link if you want to send anything, a tip, or if you've enjoyed the stream or anything. There we go. Like I said, I did try the stream elements, but it keeps connecting to, like, I can get donations from stream elements. You're just not going to hear anything because it's connected to the other channel, but it goes through, it just not here. And I can't figure out how to fix that. So, but yes, there you go. If you want to buy me a coffee, buy me a coffee. Okay, let's see. I don't want to delete it though. There's some really good content over there, and it was me and my husband during the pandemic, and yeah, I don't want to delete it. There's a lot of stuff over there that's just, it was fun, and yeah, I can't. I wish that I had not used the same. Like, I wish this channel was completely separated from the other one, because this channel, even when I set up my original channel, I set it up as a brand account because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And that's why some people, they can give out membership, like 10 free memberships a month. And I can't do that. I can't receive gifted memberships because this channel and my main channel are both set up as brand accounts. This one automatically got it because the other one was. And I didn't set them up as separate channels. And they don't let you go back in and change it. I've already asked. So when I was in the YouTube partner program, you get somebody that you can actually interact with. And I asked if I could do that, and they couldn't. I couldn't get it removed as a brand account. I could, yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it sucks. So if I don't know what offering a brand account means to some people, but I'm going to tell you, if you're just going to set up a YouTube channel and you just want to put some videos and stuff out there, make sure that you do not set it up as a brand account. And then you'll get to get your free memberships in places, you know, as long as you got your gifted on. So if you ever see me in a chat and I'm green, it means I paid for it. Okay. I ain't got gifted shit. Okay, let's see. Okay, I am looking at, give me just a memento. So I want to see this. I didn't get to see all of Queens yesterday, and I do want to watch this. Something about so Queens was announced they were going back to their old primetime spot at 8 p.m. and would be getting the live redirect, but Tina took that as a punishment because it messes up her daily schedule and ends too late to get anything done because her business starts closing and she doesn't want to redirect her audience to Yo Mama. Okay. So I did not get to see this, and thank you. Okay, I'm just going to say Aura helps me out so much, as she does a lot of people around here. And I asked her if she could give me just even a timestamp for a couple of things, and she got me some clips. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, because I could not watch everything. So we're going to react to this. And I don't always like show, I know every day I'm going to say something about the LCU, but I told y'all I was feeling petty this morning, and so I just want to see some things. I want to see some LCU things. And Keem, you didn't give me that redirect the other day. So yeah, I need to get something that's going to get people engaged, and obviously it's your ass. So here we go. So let me share. And plus I didn't get to see this. So y'all hear that garbage truck out there? There we go.
Starts off his show saying, this is the #1 show in the LCU. It's never been the #1 show ever. Wait, what the like? What are we talking about?
Listen, Game, I just want you to open your brain a little bit, because you're not a dumb motherfucker. That's why you're a rich man. You know what the fuck's going on here, bro. As long as Yo Mama is a detractor inside this motherfucker, he's working with the detractors outside this motherfucker.
Okay, so you want me to fire Yo Mama?
No, I don't. I want him to shut the fuck up. Either he's part of the
She said, no, I just want him to shut the fuck up. True. Okay, so he is saying, oh, thank you, Gemini. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So he's saying you want me to fire Yo Mama. Okay, let me I gotta hear the rest of this.
This fucking team or he's not, bro. We
Okay,
can't have
well,
this
just say it. Tina, just say it. You and Xylee need to say, I want Yo Mama fired. You guys don't say it, right? You don't say it. You don't stand on business. No, I'm sick and fucking tired of you being mad at me when the problem isn't me. Xylee, Tina, and everyone else with a fucking problem, call out Yo Mama, you pussy ass bitches. Quit blaming me. Quit coming at me.
Hold up, though. Hold up. King. But you're the one that hired him. He works for you. So, and if they've asked him to stop and he don't stop, the next step would be you. Right? Am I wrong about that? Like, you know, okay, irregardless of how we feel about Yo Mama or anybody, if somebody has an issue with an employee of yours and they've asked them personally to shut it down or stop and they don't you go to the employer next? So that's the buck stops with you, King. Like, what? I'm so confused. And he's mad about it. Big man.
Let me tell you something.
You look fucking weak to me. No, you look fucking weak, Tina. Tina, you look weak. You look weak as shit. How the fuck can you be the boss ass bitch if you won't call out the fucking person you got a problem with? I'm fucking sick and tired of this weak ass shit. Stand up business.
Guess what? I told my wife to do certain things, not to fucking play diss tracks on Yo Mama, so I don't. You want me to go at him? I'll go at him every fucking day. But Mike tells me not to, motherfucker. So which one is it? You want me to? I'll fucking do it all day, every day, bitch. 7 days a fucking week. Fuck Yo Mama. Fuck your daddy too, bitch. Don't give a fuck.
She said, fuck your daddy too. Bitch, fuck your daddy too. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. That shit right there was funny. Okay, so I heard something in there, though. She said that Mike told her not to. So Mike has been telling Tina not to go after Yo Mama? So he can say whatever he wants to, but Mike is holding Tina back? Is that what was said? Like, interesting. Why would Mike tell her not to? And then obviously, you know, she's mad. I understand that. I understand that feeling that Tina has, because when he was running his mouth about me and about Chubby, I was mad as fire too. So, and that's when everybody was waiting for Angela to come out. And then, you know, it just kind of, you know, I had too much other stuff going on. I wasn't going to let that man worry me. But I know exactly what Kim is doing. He's gaslighting her. Yeah, no, I get, I believe that he's totally gaslighting her. But the thing is if Kim is telling, you know, raring her up to get her to go after Yo Mama, to get that, you know, interaction, that drama going on, but is Mike holding her back? So you got Kim telling her one thing and Mike telling her another. That was my question. Let's see if there's a little bit more.
Mike doesn't want the big bitch. Am I wrong? How many times I want to fucking go off on Yo Mama? You tell me not to. I'm not a bitch, motherfucker. Ain't no bitch in me.
It's true, he said.
Damn.
Oh, I have specifically told Tina I don't want her going out. I don't like it. You know.
I get it.
Okay, that's right. Mike doesn't like the drama on Queens. Exactly. So he doesn't want the drama over there. So he has kept Tina from talking about Yo Mama. And then Keem comes over there and he absolutely gaslights her into fit because she's already feeling away, just like Xylee. They just want him to shut the fuck up. And while other people find it entertaining, when you're the person on the other end of that, it's not as fun. I promise you. He's very good at what he does. I'll tell you that. And he's very good at making you feel like these other people can come at you and they can drag you. I say drag in quotations, drag you. But Yo Mama has a different way of doing it. It hits a little bit different. And when you're holding it in, because Mike tells her not to, when you're holding it in, and then Keem's trying to push her out, it's like, let her be. Let her, if that's what it's going to be, she's going to have to get it out of her system, Mike. Just let her do it. And I promise you, it will be content. Y'all can still do the other things on Queens, but let her get that shit out of her system. But anybody in any of those chats that get so drawn into it that you think that you need to go real life on anybody, y'all need a padded cell somewhere. All right. Ain't none of this shit worth going IRL on any of these hosts. That's bullshit. And that sometimes that's what happens is people get so invested in the drama and they want to be the Captain Save-A-Ho. They want to protect whoever it is. So they go after the person that this host is going after, thinking that they're doing something great, and then they dox them. Why? You ain't Captain Save-A-Ho. You are not doing anything special. You look like an asshat. I mean, why? You want to get them, you want to get their Minecraft servers deleted? Because I'm going to tell you, I mean, we've seen it happen with, people, like singers and stuff, like Selena. And, well, I mean, we know what happened to her, but Grimmy, Christina Grimmy, like fans are people go out, I mean, and they in their Minecraft servers. So any people in these chats that think, it's okay to be in there and fuss and fight, whatever, and make your opinion known. But that IRL shit, you're a bitch if you do IRL shit. I'm just going to tell you, if you put somebody's docs out there, if you do any of that, you're bitch made. And you're weak. Just know that. Anyone who wants to go IRL needs Grippy Socks vacation. Hell yes. I'm going to tell you that Grippy Socks was the best fucking comment of the decade. Not going to lie. And then the second one was fuck your daddy too. Oh, Lord. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So evidently there's one more about Queens. Whoop. There's one more about Queens in here. Because I got my new mulch yesterday. So I got my new mulch beds filled, and my little baby dog, she's older, but she's my mini pit. For some reason, she likes to go to my mulch bed and go to the bathroom, and so I had to leave and go get like the little white picket fence thingies and put them out. So I was outside actually touching grass and dirt yesterday, putting that stuff up so she couldn't get my mulch beds. It's easier for me to pick up with the little pooper scooper thing outside of my mulch beds. So yeah, she has to stay out of them, and it's brand new fresh mulch. Oh my God. But anyway, yeah, so I missed some of this, and so I appreciate you clipping this. And by being we are reacting and stuff to those, I felt like should just make it a morning of it. Grit and Grace, thank you, honey, for being here. Good morning. Let's see, I love Christina Grimmy. I did too. Yeah, I couldn't think of her first name for a minute, and then there she was. Yeah, she was great. She had a beautiful voice. My uncle has a pit bull named Chase. He's a big teddy bear, loves anyone. Yeah, I've got two. I've got two pits. One is she's a mini pit. So she's a miniature pit bull. But I rescued her. She had a rectal prolapse. And when I got her, she had just had her surgery, her stitches, and she was wearing diapers when I got her. So I got her from the rescue because I knew how to care for her issues. And then the other one I rescued from a starvation case over in Ohio. So yeah, I love the pitties. Okay, but here we go. Hit play, Angie. Okay.
You know what? Just stay at 4. Just stay at 4. If moving you to prime time, the best time slot in the universe is sabotaging you, Tina, stay at 4. It'll be totally fine. Just stay right at 4. We won't change anything then. All right.
You know what, Steve? I've had enough for you, bro. I'm just leaving. Fuck it. You do it your way, motherfucker. You treat me like shit.
No, you accuse me of sabotaging you and sabotaging your show, just like Albert accused me of fucking sabotaging him or whatever the fuck when he fucking sitting there and he's filming his chin while he's doing the 5K. Congratulations, yeah, you ran 5K, but you're doing a fucking show, dude. Like, if you got a fucking problem, don't blame it on me, dude. You asked me to fucking help out, Queens. I thought putting you in primetime might help. I thought maybe getting that live redirect might bring in new viewers. Who redirects to the show? Glass. They've been doing that for how long? Don't you think maybe this show should have a different fucking redirect from a different fucking show?
Damn, King was on one yesterday, wasn't he? Good God Almighty. He was on one.
Well, I can move you guys to 10 a.m., but I don't think fucking Queens fans want to be at 10 a.m. So I gave you the best fucking time slot, and then I get shit for it? Really? 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 I'm the asshole? I'm sabotaging because I want to send you a redirect of different fucking people? You are all fucking retarded. None of you could ever run this fucking place. And every single day, we have to listen to these fucking hosts. We have to listen to these detractors act like they're smarter than me at this. You're not. You're never going to be. Yo Mama's not. Tina's not. Xylie's not. Any other Tommy C definitely isn't. All you people are fucking stupid compared to me. You are not on my level. You'll never be on my fucking level. I go live at Chester at 10 a.m. with no announcement, 30 minutes, and I pull no more numbers than any one of you motherfuckers. And the idea that you would act like any of you are smarter than me in this business is fucking laughable.
Oh, well, damn. And that's Keem, everybody. What the hell? What's that? Okay, so are they going at 4 or are they going at 8? Because I'm telling you, I missed that. I do not know when they're going. And if anybody would like to buy me a coffee, my buy me a coffee is linked, is pinned at the top or the bottom, depending on what you're looking at. It's always pinned at the bottom when I'm looking at it on my iPhone. I don't know about anybody else, but anyway, if you want to buy me a coffee, it is definitely there because my Stream Elements just it shit the bed. So that being said, so they're going. Okay, well, Keem has the schedule announcement so screwed up. I got no clue besides Reapers is going at 2. Okay, so Tina took it as a punishment that they would be getting the live redirect. Interesting. But she didn't want to go from 8 to 10 because, which I can understand that if businesses, if places close and, when she goes over to visit the kids sometimes after the show, I mean, I get where she's coming from, but I honestly think that Keem was trying to do a good thing and putting Queens in the primetime slot to get the live redirect. So yeah, I don't think he was punishing Tina or trying to punish Tina. I think he was actually trying to be good. So I don't know. I'm not sure where they'll end up, but he had a lot to say. Oh, Lord, this hair. Again, don't ever touch your hair when you're emotional. Tina thinks everyone is sabotaging Queens. I know. This is the way I feel. I think Tina needs a break. I think even if it's just for a week, just completely away from all of this. Because I'm going to tell you, this does take. I know people look at it and they say, "Well, you just stream for 2 hours a day." You know, there's a lot more into it, and not to mention, it does sometimes it takes a toll on your innards, your insides, your mentals, your fifis. It does get there. No matter how hard or boss bitch you try to be, it will break the wall. It will penetrate and get through. Just like I was talking about earlier with your mama. You know, some people can drag you and it'd be like, bitch, is that all you got? You know what I mean? And some people can just hit harder than others. And that's what I was talking about your mama. Your mama's very good at hitting. And it causes you to get in your fifis. And I think that's why people love to hear your mama do a drag session. Loves to hear him drag a bitch for filth. And it just hits differently. That's all. So I think that's what Tina's experiencing. I think she needs a break. And of course, Keem, she's gonna come to you if she's already talked to your mama. She's either going to come to you or come to Mike, but you're the buck stops with you, Keem. So they're asking you to tell him to back off. And it seems like the more that the host asks him to back off, he just puts it in a new gear, you know? And then you've got an audience over there that's revving him up, not to mention these other channels that love to watch your mama. They're rearing him up. And to be fair, he gets on a couple that I don't mind watching him myself. But when it comes to me, yeah, I don't even watch him when he drags me. That's why that other episode, I think I watched the first time he drugged me and I was good. So if I was ever scrolling through Pit and I heard my name, I would just cut it off. It's best for my mentals that I do that with your mama. Just don't listen to it. Yep. And that's not giving him a W. You know, it just is. It simply is what it is. Oh, I'm sorry. You should watch the last part of Cash later. Tommy went and ragged on Glammy for a minute. I might can do that tomorrow, Neon. Was that the last part of Cash yesterday? Yeah, sometimes I'm gonna have things late. Oh, just now. Okay. Well, they're live. I don't want to. Yeah, I might have to do it tomorrow. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I really want to hear your thoughts on the clip of Nightmare saying you were putting the whole LCU at risk. I need the clip. Did you send me the clip, Savage Cupcake? I'm sorry, I got Perry. Perry's visiting, and my memory is like shot right now. If you've got the clip or a timestamp, send it to me, and I will. I'll look at it tomorrow. I promise. If you can get it to me. If your mama didn't do that annoying fake laugh after every sentence, he would be funny. That his shit drags on too long because of that. Yeah. Yes. I agree, Queen. But I think that's how he stretches his show, being a solo runner. But I don't know. He did it with Glammy too. So yeah, he has to do that laugh after everything that he does. And But I think that's probably just part of his character. I don't know. I like when he does the little skits. He's very good at that. I really enjoy those. In fact, that's why I got my own green screen and wrote my own skits. I wanted to do something like that. And yeah. So he was inspirational in that way. Cause I mean, y'all saw AMAC and I did Chubby World, like Wayne's World. And let's see if I can find let me look. See, is that the full? Okay. So, and I know like the production of this, I'm going to show it to y'all. So this was when we did Chubby World, we had a commercial that come in for Keem's Ego Spray. So I did this. I'll share with you. Where did it go? Why are they not letting me share? I'm irritated at the moment. That's not it. There we go. Okay. So this was my commercial. So yeah, I love doing skits and stuff. I don't think the audio is going to sync. Can y'all hear that? Yeah, it's low. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I love doing stuff like that too. I know y'all couldn't, even if y'all could, it was probably very low. I've got to figure that out with this sound thing. But the point was, I was just doing, So that was the commercial during Chubby World, and then AMAC like doing stuff like that too, like characters, and y'all see what she's doing over on Fluff with Sweet Tea. We both enjoy doing stuff like that, and I think we were starting to feel even more comfortable thinking of things, and then, everything shit the bed, and it kind of is what it is. But yeah, I've got a whole notebook full of little skits and stuff that I was ready to do with the green screen. And, but because I got it, well, I already was feeling, ready to do stuff like that. And then your mama came into the universe and I started seeing more of his stuff, and it was kind of inspirational. It was like he does such a good job, and I wanted to incorporate some of the same things in what I had. And then when he started and he was asking me to come up and be on the show and stuff like that, even on my way down to Fat Camp, I'm like, dude, I'm driving, I can't. So when he shit on me, it just yeah, it bothered me. He got to me. He broke that wall. And so now I just rather not even watch him. So that's how I feel about that. Oh, yep, that was Keem's Ego Spray. Get y'all some today. Like I said, production level, it's not the best, but I tried. You keep trying. You keep learning new things as you go. You know what I mean? So, uh, let's see. Let's see. Being we're actually going to 8 today. Let me get the redirect in. And I think I'm gonna send it to Cafe. I don't. Let's see. Edit. Let's see. Okay, I don't know these people. So it's gonna be Cafe. Let's see, are they up? Okay. Save. All right, so I'm gonna send the redirect over when I end over to Cafe. And if y'all will go over there and say that Angie said hey, or Angie, Angie said good morning, I sure would appreciate it. Oh, our numbers are climbing slowly but surely. Let's see. It was literally the same day Keem posted an announcement. It was on crack that night. He was dragging Angie for no reason. Like, dude. I have no idea why I got drugged so fucking hard. You know, you're talking. Oh, you're talking about Nightmare. Yeah, I really want to. I want to see that. Did you ever say if others can join your show as a guest? Like, yes, they actually can. They can jump. Anybody can jump up, even an LCU host. My thing is, I think that Keem would have to give them permission to do so, because we're not trying to do anything that affects them. But I know for a fact I have researched that I probably know more information about TOS, ban evading, monetization, and the YouTube partner program. I probably know more than the people that pop up on the creator thing that gives channel holders information. I have researched and researched and researched. So yes, they can. But I think Keem's not trying to risk anything over there. So yeah, but if y'all can find that clip, let me know, or a timestamp. I'll definitely watch it. The chubby episode would boost those. Yeah, but here's the thing. AMAC has a channel too. And if at some point, I don't want anybody else hurt. Now, I know that she can, as far as the YouTube policies go, jump up and do an episode. But the thing is, I don't know how, I don't know. I don't know how to put that. You know what I mean? Hey, Patty. Thank you for being here. I know I'm about to end. I'm going to send y'all over to Cafe, and I got to get my butt to work. And I will see y'all in the morning. If y'all have anything that y'all want me to look at or react to, just send it to me. You can email it to me at angieuploaded@outlook. Very simple. angieuploaded@outlook.com. And or you can hit me in the Discord. Okay? And I will definitely react to it, go over it, because I have researched these terms of services, and I've researched the fair use, and I am good. So everybody have a wonderful day, and thank you for buying me a coffee. All right. See you guys later. Bye.